Yeah. Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain about how to create the C# window forms. Window forms, and here it is. I'm doing a simple calculator program. I'll explain. Add calculator. How it will be. For example, here, just I'm creating one window. So where we are creating the calculator. Enter the first number, enter the second number, and to display the result. Right, and here it is a add button and reset buttons, right? Like that we are creating one simple window. How to do all these things? For example, here I'm starting with opening that Visual Studio, creating a new project. Just click on create the new project and it will show all the templates and what all the recent templates what we have used. Suppose Windows Form application, it's a .NET framework. If you want to choose, if you want to select, you can select from here. Here it is, it's a C#, and of course it's a Windows. Use the Windows and desktop applications. Then it will show that here it is Windows Form application. This is not, and this is use a .NET framework. Windows Form application is a .NET framework. Use it and click on next. And here it will give that. For example, Windows Form application form app calculator, suppose, or simply, yeah, add calculator, add calci Windows Form application. And here it is a framework use 4.8 and create. Then automatically it will do the minimum and it will give. Here it is a form created, and here it is, you can see that Solution Explorer where everything is available. It's a form 1 CS, so where the program CS is there. Of course, whenever we are writing the controls, right, background program, I will show you. And here the toolbox available here, when you just click on that, right, the toolbox, all tools available here, all tools available here. That is right, here it is. If the toolbox is not available, then you can get the toolbox from here, view, and here it is a toolbox available. A shortcut is also there, Control Alt X. Right, here it is a toolbox. Now I'm creating that in the toolbox. So first, as I have shown, I'm creating three labels as well as a three checkboxes and one button I'm creating. So here it is from all window box. Label is the first label I'm creating. First label, right? And if you want to change that name of the label, here it is a label one text. Here it is a properties. So suppose if properties window is not visible to me, then just select this, right click, and here it is a properties option is there. Just click on the properties option, then automatically that properties window will appear here, and you can check this. Label one, I'm changing to this enter first number. Enter first number. When you do this, see it is showing that enter first number. And if you want to do other thing, make it bold and everything, right? The complete design, right? We can select here based on this your requirement. Suppose font, in that font name size, bold and everything, italic, strike through, right? Everything is available but not required as of now. And this is the first one, and taking that second label here, I'm taking second label and I'm changing that. Label 2 is enter second number. You can see here enter second number. And next one is a result, where it has to show the result, that is a sum, is a third label here. And just make it just result or sum, you can take result. That is right. I want to just little bit make it bold. Means what? Just go to that font option. Let me show you that font. In that font option, just make it bold. It is a true, just make it true. Then automatically, see, look at this, result will appear in a little bold. And then followed by three text boxes. I am taking that. Here it is at the end. See, here all are available in alphabetical order, so you can follow that. The text box appear at the end. Just one text box I'm taking. I'm drawing the text box here, and I'm changing that text box. By default for text box name is there. You can use the same text box or you can change it. Text box one. Suppose I just make it what number one. Num one I'm taking. That means what? What is this num one? Right? Whatever the name you have given to this text box, just like a variable. With the help of this num1 only, whatever they enter inside this text box, that we can use it. And next, one more text box we are creating. Here it is a second text box here, and that same changing that, and that is num2, num2. And next one is a num1 and it's num2. When you select this, here it is showing that. When you select that, here it is showing that. Next, that result box also. So one more text box, I'm creating here. It's a result box, result. So here it is a result box. I'm just taking the num3 directly, num3. So the num1 and it's a num2 and it's a num3 showing like this. Then two buttons we are creating. Button available at the top only. So button, here it is one button. The button name, so not a name actually. See, here it is button one, it is showing. Here text, you need to change the text, not name. Text, here it is. Text is a, suppose this is add button, add. Just use it whenever it is changing, automatically it will change. Then the text one is a second button I am creating here. Second button, same. The text we can change, right? I want to reset whenever we want, just reset. Right, as of now the design is ready. The basic calculator design is ready. So once the design is completed, then we need to write the logic. So how to write the logic? See, just double click, select this, double click on this, and select this, double click on this background. The logic will appear, but we want result logic only. What is that logic? Whatever the text they entered in the first text box and in the second text box, we have to collect, add it, and store the result in the third text box. So we need to write the logic for third text box. Double click on that, then automatically the program will appear. Look at this. This is number 3. This is the one. And here we need to write the code. Where? Not here actually. Where we need to write the code? In the form design. When they click on add button, button one click, what we have to do? When button one click, number one, num1 dot text, whatever the text they entered inside that we need to collect, but it is in string format. We need to convert into integer. I'm collecting int x is equal to, you know how to convert dot int 32 of that number one text. We collect in this way. In the same way, second one, int y is equal to, see, convert to int num1 dot x3. Then both we added int z is equal to x plus y. Whatever the information you collect from the text box, it is in string format only. You have to convert that string into integer. Okay, after adding, again you are adding to the text, right? So whenever you are adding to the text, one point remember, the text means what? Always in a string format. Always in string format. So result means num3 dot text is equal to z, not simply z. See, look at this. Z dot to string method means what? This integer value automatically convert into string, then that will add to this text box. Okay, so whenever you click on the first button, what will happen? It will collect that first text box text, second text box text, convert into integers, performing the addition operation. After performing the addition operation, again that result converting into string, then set to the third text box. This is. So when you see the design now, when you run this code, start, when you run, then of course it will take some time to start that. See here, enter first number 23, second number 45. When you click on add, look at this, 68 it is showing, 68. Okay, and then when click on reset button, sir, when what will happen when you click on reset button? It's very simple, right? Whatever the information which is present in the first text box, second text box, and the third text box will disappear, will be deleted. How to write the code? Just just here it is a write write the code for reset button now. Write the code for reset button now. How to write the code for reset button? Very simple, just double click on reset button, then that logic location will appear. Here we are taking that num1. Num1 means what? First text box equals to, you should make it empty. Empty means you cannot write simply like this. Simply, right, we are taking in string dot, there is a property called empty, that is num2 empty, num3 empty. That's all, enough. Okay, first text, second text, third text, all will be appear. Now whenever you are executing the form, now just click on reset. Now it's not working. Why? Because after completion of this, again we need to run this. Now it will show that 23, suppose 67, add 90, reset. See, all appear, disappear. But see here, 20, 34, 56. Result also you can do like this, but we should not make the result editable, so everyone will edit. So what we have to do, right here it is in the design, go to that result, in that result box, here it is a accept tab, returns, and see, look at this, enabled is there now, enabled, make it false, that is, here it will not show, right? When you save it and when you run it now, see, look at this, it is not editable. So now it is a 23 and 45 add, it will show the output. When you reset, everything will gone, right? But you can't edit this one. This is the simple window form calculator using the C#.net, right? Once you have completed this, right, practice with more buttons here. Okay, you just try the complete calculator. With all buttons, with a all buttons, calculator. Here it is, enter first number, is the same, one text box, enter second number, one text box, result, text box. Then give multiple buttons. One is a add button, second one is a subtract button, third one is a multiply button, fourth one is a divide button, that last one is a reset button. Reset, right? Just give 5 buttons and perform the complete thing. Okay, try first after completion of this example. Hope you understood. Thank you all.